What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Guys, I am live at this very moment. With to report on the sad news that is taking place today. Um, NBA legend Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash at the age of 41 years old. This is a sad day for sports. Um, I personally felt like I just wanted to hang out with those that I love, my TD Finstock family, talk about it, because the last 3 hours I wanted to go to live to report about this, but I had to get through um, my emotional moments, processing what actually just took place. Because what took place is it's it's I don't know the most simplistic word. This is kind of huge, in the sense of the impact that it has and is going to have on so many people. We're talking about the great Kobe Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. A man who was and that's another thing. It's even for me personally. I follow Kobe Bryant's career, watched his ups, watched his downs, watched him make mistakes in life, watch God's grace be able to still allow him to be someone who many revere as an original, someone you can look up to, someone you can learn something from, someone you can embrace the type of person that they were. um and it's real. Kobe Bryant doesn't touch just the basketball community, and it's amazing. It's like in moments like these, people don't realize who someone was until they're gone. And many people know who Kobe Bryant was, but there's a lot of people who will not realize who he was until now. Because with Kobe Bryant, it's easy to talk about basketball, but you don't have to stop there. Talk about the unlimited quotes that motivated individuals every day of their lives. The philanthropy, the I mean, the man just didn't make his life just about playing basketball. He it was a message behind just playing basketball. It was about being great. And this isn't a moment to compare anyone, but that's one thing that I can tell you with Kobe Bryant's legacy that you get. He was one of the first that showed you and didn't mind sharing with you what it takes to be great. He ushered in the era of, yes, I'm great, but look at what it takes to be great. And I want to show you. Work hard. Don't let anybody outwork you. And this isn't just sports. This is life. This is life. TD, you want TD Fans Talk to grow and be successful and have your own network one day? What are you doing? Are you waking up at 5:30 in the morning like me to be the greatest at what you do? Are you putting in that work like me, TD? That's what I got. That's Kobe Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Questioning everything you do to want to know, are you really putting in the work to be what you say you want to be? And that goes for everybody in life. That was one of his biggest messages. I will outwork you because that's what it's going to take to be one of the greatest. All sports, all walks of life. That message crosses every line and every barrier with any and everything. It crosses every single barrier, man. And this man is 41 years old, beautiful family, four girls, beautiful wife. Made sure he put them as a priority in his life, praised them. And no one's immune to these moments. And it makes you realize, at least it makes me realize, if this man could work that hard and accomplish his dreams, and he was only just starting, and no one's immune to any moment, then what am I doing? What are the rest of us doing? What are we doing? Are we really putting in that work? Let the guys, this is Kobe Bryant is inspiring even after the day that he left this earth. Moments like right now, you got to realize how many people are gonna realize after hearing it just today. After hearing it just today, they're gonna accomplish some dreams just because of this moment right here. How impactful this man is gonna be. And I want to read this from the National Football League, who extends its deepest condolences to the friends and families of all those who lost their lives in today's accident, including NBA legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. Kobe was an extraordinary athlete who thrilled and entertained sports fans around the world for a generation. Our thoughts are with the Bryant family, Kobe's fans, his teammates, the Lakers organization, and the NBA from the NFL. Salute to the NFL. Salute to the NFL. I look outside today and it's a beautiful Sunday, 68 degrees. And everybody doesn't get to enjoy this day. You can't take life for granted. So the most important thing you have to do in life is live. Man, oh my gosh, it's just moments like this hit you hard because with the life that I've been through, it makes you realize everybody has their ups, everybody has their downs, they have their moments, they have life. It's just the things that happen. But is it an excuse about what you go through in life to give up, or do you just go? You got to keep going. Like Kobe said with the mama mentality, I can't get worried about this, that, and this. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to put the work in and keep going. Just keep going. When you fall, you got to put the work in and keep going. You got to go. And to all the sports fans, we love sports, man. And this today, what happened is beyond sports. It's beyond sports, man. And John just said it, man. It's very hard to keep going, but you're right, man. That's what it is. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but you got to keep going. To the many people that message me, email me, tell me about what they're going through in life and wondering if it's worth it. This is why you got to keep going. You gotta keep living your life, and you gotta make the most of it. but it also teaches you to be grateful. Everybody's not going to have everything. Everything isn't going to always be great. When you look at a beloved man like Kobe Bryant, what more? I mean, I can't answer this, only he can, but from the outside looking in, he has what he wants. But he wasn't immune. For those who are struggling with life because they don't have much of anything, just remember, man, you're breathing right now. You're breathing right now. We all wake up every morning with the biggest gift that you can ever hope for. And it's the main reason why you have to defeat depression, because depression isn't greater than that air that you're breathing. You have to defeat stress. You have to defeat all the things that you're going through in your life, because none of them are bigger than the air you're breathing. Because that can be taken away from you and you have no control over it. None whatsoever. And I love y'all, man. Y'all know that. Hopefully y'all know that. I love y'all. I love y'all. That's the only reason I talk like this sometimes, because I've been through it all, man. I've been through enough in my own life. And I know where I've been mentally, physically, emotionally in my own life. And me knowing what I know, you can't never underestimate what someone else is going through. So I'm telling y'all, every single one of y'all, I love y'all, man. I ain't never met you in my life, some of y'all, but I love you, man. Somebody love you. Somebody appreciates you. Somebody is grateful that you hang out with them almost every day. Somebody, when you ain't got nobody, I appreciate you. Stay strong and keep your head up, man. It's moments like this that define us. Moments of tragedy, man. What you think Kobe would want right now? Yeah, I had my moment of soaking. I had my moment of emotion, in and out of crying for the last 3 hours. But what you think Kobe will want right now, man? You got to move. Hey, what's next? What's next? I can only imagine. That sound like the mama mentality. What's next? It's heartbreaking, man. But what's next for you? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you doing everything you want to do? Are you putting the work in? That's Kobe. What's next? This is gonna be a hard time for a lot of fans and his family and things like that. But listen, man, y'all forgive me, but man, the Kobe I know, what's next? And that's how you got to treat your life. Oh, this happened to you? Okay, what's next? Let's look ahead. Ain't nothing I can do about what done happened. It hurts. But what's next? That's Kobe, man. That's that mama mentality. That's mama mentality. Nothing can defeat you. And you treat your life like that. Mm. Reading some of y'all comments right now, man. That's why a lot of people right now, they telling their friends and family members, call your wife, call your husband, call your mama, call your daddy, call your aunt, call your kids. Don't forget to tell them you love them. Y'all know I say that all the time. I say that all the time, man. And ain't nothing wrong with crying for somebody that you didn't know. And I just kind of read that on something, which is so true. Just means you were connected to him in some way. Especially if you're American. Sports, man. People will draw a huge connection with sports in America because it's one of the things that we have in our day-to-day grind. People going to work, people hustling, people doing whatever they got to do to pay bills, feed their children, raise their family, and try to just live on this earth. Just live. For those people, one of the biggest bright spots that they have is sports. And you grow accustomed to players. You like Kobe Bryant, you got to witness his greatness. You got to witness it. I was a Boston Celtics fan. I remember the NBA finals when the big three got together. KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Big Four, Rondo, and Perk was starting. I remember how they beat the Lakers and how Kobe said, all right, Mamba mentality, got to keep going. The next year, man, what a battle. What a battle. I think the last game, the score was so low, it was like 84 to 82 or something like that. It was just a battle. And they got it done. The epitome of not giving up. The epitome of let's go at it again. Let's just fight. Fight, fight. You got to witness it. And like Doc Rivers said today, you grow much more respect and appreciation for a person or individuals when you battle against them. And Kobe, man, whether you liked him as a basketball player or not, in regards to, I don't think it was any negative dislike. It was just him as a player on the court. You hate the person that's taking down your team, but he gained everybody respect. He gained everybody respect. I mean, I can't imagine a soul saying I never respected Kobe as a player. I don't even think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. You grow attached to him. I wasn't even a Lakers fan, but you grow attached to certain people. We watched this man grow up right in front of us, y'all. Many of us, if you really think of it, fresh out of high school, we watched this man grow up. He gave us a reality TV show in the NBA world. We watched him grow up. It's no different from I remember when this kid was X, Y, and Z, and now they're this. We watched this man grow up. We watched a little what I thought was a scrawny boy playing for the Lakers with a jersey that didn't even fit him, trying to make his way. Some people don't even realize Kobe's first few years, he was on the bench. A lot of people don't even know that. He was just he told a story about how it aggravated him because he know what he could do, but he's sitting there and the coach he liked the veterans. People don't remember that about Kobe. Kobe didn't play 38 minutes a game when he first came in this league. Not even playing half of that, if I'm not mistaken. Not even half of it. Earned it. Took it. Took it, man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. He was a mentor to many. Yes, FM, he was. He really was. What I love is the fact that the last few years, how much closer him and Shaq got back together. How he dispelled a lot of rumors of, certain players they not getting along. Just saw him with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, if I'm not mistaken, on their podcast show, sitting on their couch, talking to him. Just saw that last week. Just saw his tweet last night, congratulating LeBron James, and told him. And that's the classiest thing about Kobe Bryant. He's teaching a lot of y'all about sports. We talk about the GOAT all the time. We talk about the GOAT all the time. But for guys like Kobe, it was all about ushering in the path for the new young players. He said, congratulations to LeBron. Keep ushering. I think he said something along the line of keep ushering in the path for the future. In other words, for the next great player. Give them something to have to accomplish, you know? It's just sad, man. And I know a lot of reports early said that there were 5 involved, but then the local sheriff's office came out on a press conference and said there were actually 9. But they're waiting to confirm that there were possibly 9 aboard and not the original 5 that everyone was reporting. So there looks like there might actually be 9 people that lost their lives, including Kobe Bryant's daughter, 13-year-old daughter, one that he was with all the time, grooming to be just carry on his legacy at the games. He's teaching her at the games. Was just doing it the other night. It's just sad, man. All the prayers in the world go out to the Bryant family, his wife Vanessa, the other children, all those impacted. Prayers go out to them. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. No, I'm talking to my peeps. Never be the same after today. Rest in peace, everyone that were involved. Keep in mind, even if you meet celebrities in heaven, it's energy, not excitement that you have on earth. My birthday turned out terrible after the Kobe news. Remember John Doe Cray? The mama mentality. What's next? You gotta go on, man.
I can't stop watching.
Hmm? It's just sad.
So,
Entire 20-year career with the Lakers, man.
hey guys. Hey FM. Hey Brandon. Crispy Nick.
It is powerhouse. Very sad day, man.
Hey Chef Jill. It's very sad. It's shocking too. What have y'all talked about? I
Just
just popped in a couple of times to see what's on.
really was just giving my thoughts and letting everybody know how I felt about it. And trying to encourage people, this is why you have to evaluate your lives and really think about, what are you here for and go. I don't care what limitations you have, what barriers, what obstacles are in your way, go.
Yeah, go.
Go for it. Fall on your face 100 times if you have to, but get up and keep going. Get up and keep going. And the crazy thing is, I have with a great confidence and certainty that it will all work out. I have faith.
You know, these are like, these moments are like so sad to me. And you know, me and you've been crying off and on since we heard this news. But in a way, like you were, to piggyback off what you were saying, I do get a fresh dose of inspiration. Just really, really thinking about and being reminded of the fact that Kobe Bryant was relentless. He was devoted to his craft and he literally lived and died his family and his basketball, his two greatest passions. And listening to, some of the things that analysts and commentators and friends and people that are closer to him have said about him, things, like he's the first one to start practice and the last one to leave the gym. And he wanted to show his competitors that no matter what, you're not going to outwork me. Like, even though it was only 41 short years, it was a life well lived and so impactful. And we can all aspire to be like Kobe, to be like Mama. So
Yeah.
I'm sad as a mom and as a wife, my heart is just shattered. It's breaking. I can't stop watching, but I'm inspired to.
Very sad. He was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, and he won't be here to give his own speech.
It's very sad. It's extremely sad. Let me see what the comments are saying. Uh, I just saw a Kobe message for congrats on LeBron. I know. I saw that too. So sad. And what's crazy, did you tell them we were talking about Kobe in the
Literally,
car before we heard the news?
literally, 30 minutes before the news broke, we were just talking about Kobe in the car
We
on
were
our way
just
back
talking
home.
about Kobe. We were gone at my sister's this weekend for his surprise birthday, belated dinner, since, we were in Virginia these past 2 weeks. And we were talking about Kobe and we heard that news as we were talking about him. We were like, this is a cruel media joke. Like, we couldn't even believe it. Um, we couldn't believe it. We were rushing home so you could go live for the Pro Bowl, and
Then I ain't even watched none of the Pro Bowl.
couldn't even watch it. Couldn't do it. You know, it's just sad. Perhaps Shaq will have an opportunity to be someone to speak on Kobe's behalf at the Hall of Fame. Maybe, maybe. The worst part about is this his daughter wanted to continue. Oh, I know. I know. I saw a clip posted from an interview with I think Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, and Kobe was saying that people always come up to him, especially when his daughter is there, and like it was like, Toby, you need a son. You need a son to carry on your
He
legacy.
said, I got a
And
daughter and
Gianna would
she's
say,
fine.
and no, but Gianna would say, he doesn't need a son. I got this.
Wow.
She would say, I got this.
Jesus.
Kobe lives through all of us. He does. And, um, we
Man,
should we should remember to love our family members and our friends, let go of the past, let go of past mess, and live every day with a mama mentality, to never give up and to work hard. And you have to question anything that you say you want if you're not willing to work for it. And that's a reminder for me. I can tell you countless things I talk about that I want to do, and I have to ask myself, have I had that mama mentality?
you know what I appreciated the most about Kobe? When he was in his career and he had one of his most down moments, he was losing some of his friends and Shaq and things, a lot of controversy in his personal life. He was able to overcome that and let the grace sit upon him and actually be, I felt that he became a better man from even mistakes that he may have made of the past. And that's what I appreciate the most. The type of person who walked around, who exuded himself with high class after having a moment of being down and making mistakes in life and doing certain
He
things
didn't
that
give up. He
didn't
didn't give
give
up on
up it
himself.
and became a better person overall.
Man, that's deep. I didn't even think about it. He didn't give
That's
up on himself.
yes,
He
exactly.
didn't give up on himself.
And a lot of people are falling from things that
Yeah.
Kobe went through.
And a lot of people let guilt and shame get them. We all, it's not even about the things that happen to us that just seem like life is unfair. Sometimes things happen because we cause them to happen. We make poor decisions or we make mistakes, but we don't come back from them. We beat ourselves up from them, whether it's financial mistakes or mistakes in your relationship or with your children or
Exactly.
with friends and family members. But we're all human. And he had that mama mentality. He even talked about how, when he first came in the league, how arrogant he was. And now looking back on hindsight, he looks out back on himself and he kind of, laughs, about how he was. Because man, I mean, he truly, he had mamba mentality. Man, I'm telling you, I just, one thing I will say as a woman, because there's this women that aren't like professional athletes or like in the sports, there's this kind of misconception that sports is a guy thing, you know what I mean, or that women are into sports. But I will say this, I tell you this all the time. One thing that has, I thrive off of inspiration, I feed off of stuff like that. And one thing that has made me more of a sports fan is that these athletes, men or women, these athletes are relentless and they are
Hmm.
inspiring. And the way they work towards their goal or
They
work
work
towards a
hard.
common goal and work hard, and sports takes you away, man. He's entertained us, like, man. This is really, it's really devastating. It's really hard.
Man,
It's really
man,
hard.
man. Everybody's been speaking out. It's crazy.
It's so hard. It's hard. I mean,
You know, and the way that and it looks like Michael Jordan has just spoke out. I am in shock over the tragic news of Kobe and Gianna's passing. Words can't describe the pain I'm feeling. I loved Kobe. He was like a little brother to me. We used to talk often, and I will miss those conversations very much. The NBA family is devastated by the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. For 20 seasons, Kobe showed us what is possible when remarkable talent blends. Well,
Vanessa joins me in sending my deepest condolences to Vanessa and the Lakers organization and the basketball fans around the world.
wow. Kobe was just telling us that story too, man. I was
Of
watching.
what, Michael Jordan?
Yeah, he was telling the story about Michael Jordan. Kobe was on again, it was Steven Jackson and what's it, Matt Barnes new podcast, and Kobe came on there. He was telling the story about him and Michael Jordan. Says, yeah, he hangs with Mike sometime. He said, but Mike be talking his noise, saying things like, "Who you think would have won if my this year Lakers versus this year Bulls?" And Kobe used to talk a little junk with him, but he said Michael Jordan's just competitive about everything, man. Um, man,
Kobe grew up a lot through the years. I was so happy him and Shaq reconciled and buried the hatchet. Wait, so LeBron is only 3,000 points away from being the first.
Kobe grew up a lot through. Oh, you already read that.
TD, thoughts on coronavirus?
I really don't have any thoughts on it right now because my mind isn't really consumed with it.
This beautiful
Just
little girl, I just keep looking at
yeah,
her. She literally looks just like Kobe. Like she looks just like her dad.
yeah. On Reddit, I'm not really into the speculations of why the helicopter went down with the reports of tampering and different things like that. This is beyond too early for anyone to report
There's gonna be a
such
lot.
news.
There's gonna be a lot that comes out.
Things are going to have to play out, and more
Yeah.
information is going to have to be gathered, and hearing them from the right people versus, I heard or it's being reported. No, we just gotta. We at the end of the day, we're not going to complicate this any more than it already is over here.
And people have to understand too, putting out false or misleading information. I mean, you know, these people still have families, so I mean, it's dangerous to play with speculations. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't imagine being Vanessa Bryant or one of his daughters, or even a family member or a loved one of somebody else that was in that plane and hearing all this, and my world is just being shooken. Like, I mean, our cell phones now are completely like internet based. You can't turn it off. You get notifications for everything, and if you
Yeah,
turn it off, you're missing information. So people have to just be careful about
yeah.
spreading false
They said
narratives.
the Lakers players found out after everybody else. They were literally on the plane coming back when the news broke, and then they got it, I believe, at the end of the flight, and everybody was just devastated.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have canceled all NBA games, but apparently they haven't done that since JFK was assassinated. That's what I've been seeing. I
Yeah,
hated the Lakers, even though I've lived all my life in California, but he's human and respected most of his work off the court and post BB
basketball
career.
career.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that I've always liked Kobe Bryant. I had nothing against him, but I wasn't always a basketball fan, and I'm not even the biggest basketball fan now. But I've always been a fan of the kind of person he is, the kind of husband and father. And I think even if you didn't really, if I didn't know Kobe Bryant, like when I hear news stories like this, I'm sad all the time. But because it's this guy who had this amazing career, who has been an amazing person in the community, and to hear the way he passed away, I think you're allowed to be sad and grieve whether you knew him or not, or were a fan or not. I think you're allowed to do that, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people saying they should have canceled the games. The NBA, from my understanding, had talked to the players to see what they decided, and most of them said they wanted to play because that's what Kobe would have wanted to do. Also, a lot of teams have let the shot clock run out to represent
Some of
24
them, some of
seconds.
them eight, some of them
At the
24.
beginning of both teams let their shot clock run off as a turnover to the other team, um, to honor number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Some of them done eight too, I believe.
Hmm.
Some of them done eight. I think one team did eight.
Or 8 second, stayed in the backcourt for 8 seconds. Yeah. Wow.
And then there's 8 games going on today, so they're saying they hold 8 and 24.
Mm.
So I met I met the man in 2012. Amazing human being, gone way too soon. The exact epitome of a guy gone way too soon. Yeah,
You couldn't have said it better,
Mr.
man.
Ball Game.
Couldn't have said it better. Definitely gone too soon. Definitely no one would have ever expected this to happen.
No.
No one.
I'm just in shock. Like I just can't believe that. And you know what was crazy? I had a weird dream last night, but I had a weird energy too. And it was crazy. We were just talking about Kobe, and everybody is also talking about how the way they were covering him at the game and kind of honoring him last night, for this to happen less than 24 hours later, it's just crazy.
It was his time. Yes, it was.
I'm just What are you choosing to take from all this?
Hmm?
What are you choosing to take from all this?
It's a message behind it for me. It's a
What's
message.
that message behind it?
The things going on in my life now, it's almost like an extra push to. It's like thrown in your face. It's like that message of, are you putting that work in? Are you going? Are you going after it? You know? Are you going after it? Go after it. Mama mentality. If you exercise that in your life, your dreams can come true. And it's just like a message to me. It's a message because some people in moments like this, the last thing they want to hear is God know what He doing, but He does. He does. He really does.
Thank you, Aaron. You guys stay strong. I was seeing Rip Tupac and some other people in the comment section that say, this was their idol. And, I just want to tell people that you're allowed to hurt and you're allowed to feel how you want to feel. Whether you ever met this man in person, whether you were a fan or not, you're allowed to be hurt and you're allowed to grieve and you're allowed to
Yeah.
cry. And I've been seeing also some comments like, y'all didn't even know him and things like that, or you're just reacting this way for attention. You can love people that you don't know.
With those people, at the end of the day, you just have to allow them to be
Yeah,
them.
you can. I don't care if today was your first time hearing about him and you heard about what an amazing father, athlete, husband, and person that he was, and you're just devastated. You're allowed to feel that way. So, my thoughts and my prayers are with you all. This has shook up the sports world. But I will say this: we have a lot to look forward to this upcoming NBA season, and
Yeah. At the
I'm
end of
gonna
the
be
day,
watching because now I feel like these players are specifically the Lakers. I know we've been following the Lakers because your favorite players in the Lakers. Um, but specifically because the Lakers have something bigger than something that they could ever imagine to play for now. I think it's
Yeah.
safe to say that they're gonna probably win it all because they have something really big to play for. So, in my mind, at least.
It's really, I'm pretty confident it'll wake some people up. It's pretty confident this will wake some people up, man. This man had a reach. I mean, he was in China, all around the world, all around the world. Kobe Bryant had reach. Kobe Bryant has reach, big time.
Hi, TD and Hillary. I pray for healing for everyone. I'm glad you did this video today. Thank you.
Live every day like it's your last. You never know.
Yep, to live your life to the fullest and to dream. I think we forget, I think we forget that we're not here to live to work, that we're here to
Yeah,
live an
say
abundant
that
life.
again.
We're not here to live to work and then die.
People, but say the part that people, you can't forget, and that's real talk,
Have an
y'all.
abundant life, man. I
You're not
mean,
on this earth just to work and pay bills.
right.
You
You're
have
here.
you have purpose, something to
Absolutely.
do, influence, or enjoy. So there's things out there that you're not on this earth to work and pay bills.
One of
That's not your
our
only purpose on this earth.
one of our favorite authors and investors and business people that we like to read their books is Robert Kiyosaki, and he says him and his wife Kim every year. And I apologize if I'm misquoting them, but they always set a financial goal, a fitness goal, their business goals, and a fun goal.
Hmm.
Because he literally said, "You are not on this earth to work, to pay bills, and to go to sleep, and to work to pay your bills and to go to sleep. That is not what you're here to do. You're here to live life to the fullest, inspire people, live your dream, do that wild thing that you've always wanted to do. You were here to live." And Kobe did that in his 41 years he lived. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
He was living.
So much accomplished, so much still could have been accomplished, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
You got a comment there from Cedric.
Cedric said one of my favorite Kobe. A lot of us, man.
Shout out to Kobe, Cedric, for the donation there.
Yeah,
He had a donation there too.
I know. Appreciate you, Cedric. Oh my gosh.
God doesn't care about your fame and wealth. He cares about our deeds. Absolutely, Myra. He cares about our deeds, our souls.
Did
Oh
anyone see the
no.
video of the
Look at
helicopter
the
trolling
organ
down?
players. Oh my
I didn't
God.
see the video. It was sent to me. I just haven't looked at it yet. I kind of don't want to see it.
Look at these organ players. He went to Oregon,
They
right?
said the explosion was so big that no one could have survived that.
Wow.
You know, it's just sad. Imagine how LeBron feel, man, after passing him on the score. Well, they showed whenever they got off the plane, LeBron, emotional and tears, holding on to someone, hugging someone. There was a video. It was in Dubai, not Kobe's. Oh, that wasn't the same thing. Oh my gosh. That's somebody said. I haven't even watched it yet, so hopefully that wasn't it because I don't even want to see it really. Mm, yes. Okay. Mommy's gonna take care of you. Okay. Um. No, Anthony, I don't. I don't remember when. I wasn't paying attention there when Magic Johnson had announced that at all. I really didn't. Huh? In the bag. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and at this point be with my family. Cherish our moments at this time. Um and just take the rest of the night, just reflect on, as much positivity as I can, and just soak in what I can learn from this. Um, and maybe you all do the same. I'm not sure. Your choice, but God bless you all. I love you all. I thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all always supporting this channel. And the sports world did lose a icon today. And at the end of the day, mama mentality. What's next? Let's keep rolling, y'all. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep on living life. All right. I'll see y'all later. Again, much love and respect to y'all. Peace.